Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. I'm Gabby.
I'm Jesse.
And today we're making
Coq au vin, which is out of the Julia Child book. We're attempting it. We don't know how good it's gonna be, but I like to cook, and yeah, it should be interesting. It's quite a tedious process actually, with the onions and the mushrooms and the pancetta, but if done right, it's probably gonna be pretty delicious.
We didn't know it was gonna take this long, but it'll be worth it in the end.
Oh, it'll be delicious. We just gotta make sure we're tasting as we go along.
So it's chicken and red wine with onions, mushrooms, and bacon.
Yep.
So we got everything already set up and prepped.
We substituted pancetta instead of bacon just because it's a preference. We prefer pancetta than bacon.
Yeah, I looked online and some recipes said bacon, some said pancetta, so I went with pancetta. So yeah, stay tuned to see how this works out here. You're so cute. All right, so right now we're gonna start with the onions, the pearl onions. Take about 45 to 50 minutes to cook. So Jesse is putting 1.5 tablespoons butter and 1.5 tablespoons oil in a pan. So once the butter and oil start bubbling, Jesse's going to go ahead and add the little pearl onions. They're so cute.
They are.
Know how long it took us to peel these onions? It takes a minute.
Yeah, we're just not good at it. We haven't done it, and I haven't done it in a while.
Looking good, and they smell delicious. Do you think it'll be worth the 10 hours of peeling them?
Yeah, I think these are something that we might do as a move just with our other foods when we cook. I just like they smell a lot sweeter than, normal onions.
They do smell good. And grease just hit me in the face.
Yeah.
All right, so now Jesse's gonna add 1/2 cup of chicken stock. Yeah, turn it down. And then
what this does too is it kind of deglazes the pan a little bit, so you get like all the little crispy bits that you were getting from the butter and the onions, kind of incorporated into your sauce for these onions that are gonna have to simmer for a while.
Okay, so half a cup of chicken stock, and then 4 sprigs of fresh parsley, 1/2 bay leaf, and 1/4 teaspoon of thyme.
And if you're thinking 1/4 teaspoon, just think about a sprig.
All right.
And yeah.
Just throw it in there, cover, and simmer for 45 minutes. All right, so now we're moving on to the sauteed mushrooms. So it's 2 tablespoons of butter and 1 tablespoon of olive oil.
French really love the butter.
On high heat. Yeah, I usually don't eat dairy. I didn't hit record. Okay, so once the butter is brown.
We kind of messed up here, just so you're aware. We thought we were recording and I started cooking these mushrooms. So ideally what you want to do is you want to have about 2 tablespoons of butter and about 1 tablespoon of olive oil. Don't get the bad olive oil because otherwise it makes your food taste kind of weird.
On high heat.
Yep, you want it on high heat because you're trying to get a nice brown color on these mushrooms. And
1/2 pound of mushrooms.
Yeah, we could put in a little bit more, but
You just really like mushrooms.
I do.
Who doesn't though?
Yeah.
Some butter on it.
Yep. What mushrooms I would recommend though are these ones that we have in here are baby white button mushrooms and also shiitake mushrooms. What I would recommend personally, the white button mushrooms are alright, but shiitakes, oysters, and creminis are always really good. And if you can get fresh porcinis, which you probably
You're getting all types of fancy over here.
Porcini is the king of the mushroom. That's why
Look at
you
that
would.
chicken.
Yeah, that's gonna be good.
It smells so good. I wish you guys could smell it. So you're gonna wanna cook these about 4 to 5 minutes. And then once they're done cooking, you're gonna wanna take them off the fire.
Depending on how much you have in the pan too, because what can also happen is if you have too many mushrooms in the pan, which we kind of currently do, a lot of water's gonna seep out. And it's gonna take a little bit longer. But
getting a little technical over here.
Yeah, I mean, people need to know, right?
You heard it from him. People need to know. Okay, so now you need to put 2 tablespoons of butter in a pan on medium heat.
Yep.
And then saute 3 to 4 ounces of bacon in the same pan, and we're using pancetta today.
Yep.
It's kind of like the Italian version of bacon.
Yeah.
So much butter.
It's gonna be so good.
It's probably gonna be pretty tasty.
It's gonna be amazing. I don't know what you're talking about. Butter makes the world go around.
And then this recipe says to lightly brown the pancetta and then put it off to the side. You just put it back in the same bowl, can't you? Because you're gonna put the bacon back in there after.
Unprocessed versus. No.
I know, but aren't you gonna just put the bacon back in there? You want me to get a new bowl for you?
Yeah, that'd probably be the best idea.
Okay, anything for you, boo.
Oh, I know.
Okay, so now once it's lightly browned,
yeah, it's not as much as I would like it, but it's all right.
you're gonna stick it to the side, and then we're gonna add it back in later.
Yep. Once we get this chicken nice and seared. So the reason why you would sear it is so it traps all the juices of the chicken, so you have a moist product at the end.
So good.
Yeah.
You know, I like my chicken moist.
Yeah, the only thing I'm a little leery about with this recipe is the skin isn't crispy on it, and I feel like
What are you talking about?
for this recipe,
The skin isn't crispy on the chicken?
yeah, at least it's not the way the recipe goes, because you have to look. No, maybe it will be. We'll see.
Well,
We'll find
it'll
out.
be all right.
Yeah, it'll be
Okay.
good.
Hold on.
Balls.
Just get in there.
Lots.
Yeah, use your hands, boo. Oh, you hear that sizzle? And you're gonna want to put it in there skin side down.
And be very careful, and you should use the tongs and not do what I just did.
Why?
Because the hot oil at that point is so hot that, like, unless you're used to touching hot oil, which I just so happen to work in a kitchen, it's going to be extremely hot.
So you want it to be at 360 degrees. I don't know how you're supposed to figure that out, but
Just look for it. Ideally, you're looking for it to, like, the oil to start almost like steaming, but you don't want it to burn. It's not like really steaming, it's like releasing, I guess it's steaming, or smoking.
So now you're gonna add the pancetta back to it. And then you're gonna cover it. And I think you turn the heat down. And let it sit there for about 5 minutes.
Yep.
Look at that crisp on that chicken skin. Look at it. Mmm!
That's alright.
Oh my god, that looks good. You need to stop. It's gonna be so good. It looks all seasoned and delicious. No, you put the lid back in for 10 more minutes.
Really?
I mean 5 more minutes, and then you add the cognac.
Okay.
So you flip it, and then you leave it on there for 5 more minutes. And then we're gonna start some fires!
Time to flambe some shit.
All right. Now it's time to add the
booze.
the cognac.
And we used brandy, because
Brandy cognac, same damn thing.
it's very similar.
And it's 1/4. So you pour it in there.
1/4 of a cup, right?
Yeah, 1/4 of a cup. It's not gonna start on fire, I bet. You gotta start that on fire.
This way, it will.
Woo!
Flambe.
Don't burn the cabinet.
Flambe!
Okay, I'm scared that the microwave is gonna start on fire.
Cool, you want me to take it off and eat? I can. It's not really a big deal.
That's, well, you know, the microwave might get a little melty, but, you know.
We use it sometimes.
Mmm.
So the idea with the flambe too is it'll tell you essentially when the alcohol is cooked off, when the fire essentially dies.
So shake the back and forth for several seconds until the flame subsides.
There we go. Flame is gone.
Pour the wine into the casserole.
This is gonna be, I think this is a little boozy on my part. It's like 3 cups of red wine.
3 cups of full-bodied red wine in this.
And we got a Bordeaux, right? That's what we got, was a Bordeaux?
Bordeaux.
And this won't start on fire because there is way too much alcohol for it to start on fire right now.
That doesn't make sense.
I mean, yeah, it does.
Way too much alcohol for
Too much liquid.
Too much liquid.
So with this, instead of like trying to get the flambe or light, you're gonna ideally want it to cook off until you don't smell the wine.
And then add just enough stock to cover the chicken.
Ooh, that's a lot of stock.
Hopefully we have enough stock. Doesn't seem like it. We need a bigger pan.
We need more cooking utensils in general.
Well, if the chicken was cut up, it'd be covered.
Yeah.
Because we could shove it down in there. But we left the chicken like practically whole.
Yeah.
And then you cover it.
Oh, that'll be fine.
That looks so good though.
It'll be fine. I mean, that way it won't, the skin's still gonna be not as crispy as I'd like, but I mean, once that cooks all the way down, it's gonna be really good.
Alright, so now we're gonna add the bay leaf and the thyme.
Tomato paste.
Tomato paste. That's half a tablespoon.
A little bit more because we like tomato, but.
Alright, and then also
Smashed garlic.
smashed garlic. It said 2 cloves, I added 3.
We like garlic.
I like garlic. And then you're gonna bring this to a simmer and then you're gonna cover it up.
Oh, so we gotta still bring it to the simmer.
Mm-hmm. Bring that to a simmer.
So we ideally want it on high, and then we'll bring it, once it starts to go, we'll turn it down.
Cover it up and then let it sit for 30 minutes. Mmm.
Chicken time.
Alright. Focus. So it's been a half an hour and we're gonna put the chicken off to the side in a pan and rest it while we make up our gravy.
Yep. It's not really a gravy, it's more of a sauce because it's not using a roux, but we are using Ibre Mani, I think it is. It just translates to butter flour paste. Look at how red this shit is.
That's so red.
That's that red wine for you.
Dang, that looks crazy.
Yeah, it does.
Alright, so now we're gonna cover this up and let it rest. So after you remove the chicken, you're gonna want to simmer this liquid it was in and then skim the fat off the top.
Yep.
And then after you skim the fat off the top, then you're gonna wanna bring it to the boil and reduce it down to 2 1/4 cup of sauce left in there.
Yep.
Yoop. It's almost done.
And then you're gonna whisk in your Ibre Mani.
So this
Flour paste
is 2 tablespoons butter and 3 tablespoons flour that you mush together until it's like a paste consistency, and that's how you make the sauce. So we'll show you.
It's essentially like making gravy. It's a thickener. It's a thickening agent.
Mmm.
Probably a really nice, delicious one. It has a lot of butter in it.
Yeah, butter. All the butter in the world.
Nothing wrong with a little bit of butter.
Alright, so you take, what is that stuff called?
Something Manet. puree manier.
So the butter
The butter flour paste.
The butter flour paste, you're gonna stick in there and whisk it. You see how it's gotten thicker?
Again, we're still pretty bad at making videos, so we definitely forgot to show that we were...
Don't say that. And we're a little stoned, not gonna lie. We've been smoking.
Let's not talk so that.
Why? You scared? You got something to hide? That shit's almost legal.
Yeah, right, but still.
Alright, so we added the mushrooms to the gravy.
Which is not traditional. Normally you put the mushrooms on the side, but in order to tell if it's done, you're gonna take like a ladle of it, see if it's like, see how it coats the spoon like that? That is what you want. You want it to coat your spoon.
And this is what it looks like when it's done.
You add a little nasturtium flour to it and some parsley, but give it a
so
little color.
good. Don't be so close to me. Jeez, why are you open my... Okay. Alright, let's see how it all tastes together.
Hopefully it goes well.
It kind of trips me out though, because the meat got kind of purple from the... What is that shit called?
The red wine?
Wine.
Yeah. Was it good?
That's pretty damn good.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's good. Oh, I look like crap. So that was amazing. It was good. It was really good. It was better than I thought it was gonna be.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna taste a lot more like wine, because with as much wine as covering it.
Dude, make it. Make the chicken. If you make the chicken, tell us. If you watch this video till the end, tell us.
Yeah.
Like and subscribe.
I definitely caught the itis. That was so rich.
It was so good.
Ready for a nap.
I'm a little scared because it was so rich.
Yeah, it'll be fine. We'll be fine.
All right. Well, see you next time.
Bye.